Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all will be fine. Today in this video I'll explain some paragraph of this fourth chapter, and that is the ashes that made trees bloom. So basically it's a Japanese story of 19th century, and there is about daimyos. It is used for Japanese landlords of the 19th century, and basically this chapter tells about the differences, that how good the kind people are and how bad the greedy people are, and how good the results are with the kind people and how bad the result are with the greedy people. So now let's start the explanation. Look into your books. In the good old days of daimyos, there lived an old couple whose only pet was a little dog. Having no children, they loved it as though it were a baby. The old dame made it a cushion of blue crepe, and at mealtime, Muko, for that was its name, would sit on it as young as any cat. The kind people fed the pet with tidbits of fish from their own chopstick, and all the boiled rice it wanted. Thus treated, the dumb creature loved its protector like a being with a soul. So in the beginning of this story, first of all, this chapter talks about the old couple. So in the olden time of daimyos, there lived an old couple in Japan. They were very honest and kind. They had no children, only they had a pet dog. Its name was Muko. As they had no child, so they loved their pet dog so much and treated like their own son. So because of their love for the dog, the old dame Miss Lady, so the old lady made a cushion of blue crepe. Crepe means fine and light cloth. So the old lady made a cushion for the dog, and the dog used to sit on that cushion very comfortably, just like a cute cat, at the time of having breakfast, lunch or dinner. So the kind man used to feed his dog little piece of fish and boiled rice with his chopstick, whatever the dog wanted to eat. So there is a word chopstick. Chopstick means a thin piece of stick that is used to eat food. So in short, the old couple gave lots of love to the dog, and in return of those love, the dumb creature, it means the dog, loved them so much and always ready to do anything for them. Now come to the second paragraph. The old man, being a rice farmer, went daily with hoe or spade into the fields, working hard from morning until Otindo Sama, as the sun is called, had gone down behind the hills. Every day the dog followed him to work, never once harming the white heron that walked in the footsteps of old man to pick up worms. For the old fellow was patient and kind to everything that had life, and often turned up a sword on purpose to give food to the birds. So as you knew in the first paragraph, that how kind and generous the couple was. So now in this second paragraph, some more details are told about them. So one of them is that the old man was a farmer. He used to go to his field every day, having his spade with him, and work hard in his field till the evening. So the dog followed him, the old man, to his field, and they loved the dog a lot, and the dog was also equally loving and faithful to the old couple. So what happened? The dog always used to follow the old man to the field without harming anyone. So what happened? In the fields, There were so many birds, so without harming any bird, the dog used to follow the old farmer very carefully. Even the dog never harmed the birds like White Heron, those it stepped down in the old man's field to pick up the worms from the field. So this shows the love they both had each other. It means the dog and the old man, the love had each other. So this is your today's lesson. I hope you have understood it very well. Thank you very much.